Oracle fired 30,000 people yesterday. Everyone's outraged. I'm not. The very natural, intuitive reaction to hearing about 30,000 lives being absolutely destroyed.
What a lovely guy.
The company made $6 billion profit last quarter and is betting everything on AI infrastructure. That's not a failure of leadership. That's a clear strategic call. Clear strategic call? Seriously? 30,000 people lost their jobs, and that's what you choose to call it.
Dude, that was my phone.
Typical out-of-touch LinkedIn CEOs. Here's the problem. AI layoffs are happening. They're coming for us all, and it is ruining lives. And trust me, this guy is not the only one celebrating it. The big corps of the world are gladly doing this, all in the quest for profit, profit, profit.
That's horrible.
Horrible? It's dystopian. In contrast to this LinkedIn nut job, I am indeed outraged, and you should be too. In case you missed it, let's talk about these AI layoffs at Oracle. Let's sort out what actually happened here, because the Post makes it sound like Oracle made some bold, visionary, courageous decision. Here's what these f***ers actually did. On March 31st this year, reports of up to 30,000 employees across the US, India, Canada, Mexico, and the Philippines woke up to an email from their employer, sent at 6 a.m. They were casually informed that they no longer had a job. That would be their last day.
Damn, that's brutal. Well, at least they got a chance to talk it over with their managers, right?
Ha! There was no manager involved in the communication. The email was signed by Oracle leadership, not a name, not their manager. They couldn't even bother to pay some Indian call center to call them up. No, there was just an ice-cold automated email signed by a sterile legal entity. Can you imagine the audacity?
That's actually insane. You can't do that to people.
Apparently you can. But don't worry. Don't worry. Calm down. It's all gonna be okay. This AI bro sends you his warmest condolences. Does the 6 a.m. email suck? Yep. Never mind.
Well, business is hard. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, but they don't gotta do this at all. Look, Oracle made $6 billion in profit last quarter. This is not a struggling company. This is not a desperate company fighting for survival. They are a cash-generating machine that decided up to 30,000 people were the most convenient way to free up another $8 to $10 billion. And take one quick guess where that money is going?
An office ice cream machine? You know, one of the really big ones with multiple flavors?
No, that would have been understandable. They're planning to build AI data centers. Physical infrastructure that Oracle will own, that they will profit even more from.
Let's boycott Oracle.
You could, but here's the thing. Oracle didn't invent this. This goddamn mother shit is happening everywhere. And it's accelerating fast as This thing is as widespread as toasters that can toast 4 of them at once. In other words, it's everywhere. In 2025, around 55,000 goddamn jobs were wiped out and attributed to AI. That's only in the US.
Okay, that's a lot, but it's a transition period. It'll level out, right?
That's what everyone kept saying. Spoiler alert, mother ducker. It didn't level out. In the first 2 months of 2026, somewhere close to 32,000 tech jobs have been wiped off the face of the earth. We're barely into the year and we've practically beaten 2025's numbers.
Yeah, we beat it to death.
I'm so angry I think I'm gonna lose my nuts. It's like...
Thank you for coming in, Bill. We're really happy about your performance, Bill. Remember, here at Big Corp, we're like a family. We love each other.
Thank you, boss.
Anyway, did you finish that AI project I told you about?
Yes, sir. We've implemented the new AI system, so we'll save tons of company resources. Isn't that great?
Oh, it's great. It's greater than you could ever imagine.
I felt really good about that. I think my boss is starting to like me. I've helped this company so much, I really think we might actually be a family. Oh, I got an email. It's from my boss.
You're fired. Thanks for setting up your replacement.
Oh, well, maybe the company was struggling and they needed to make cuts to stay afloat.
Hell yeah. Thanks to these AI layoffs, we've made record profits.
I should have seen that coming.
But before Bill could do anything, he tripped on a banana peel, fell down, and died. The end.
Hold on, you can't just quit there. I mean, what does any of this mean for society? That's what I want to know.
Well, it ain't beautiful, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, people's lives are being destroyed as we speak. These AI layoffs are causing it. And you know what? It makes me absolutely lose my piss when these LinkedIn CEOs use this type of sterilized corporate language to describe absolute catastrophes. cutting headcount, restructure, reallocating resources. Come on, these are actual human beings. You know what? F your resources. F your headcount. You want some restructuring, huh? I'll give you restructuring. I'm gonna restructure your garage and organize everything into shelves and boxes without consulting you, so you won't know where any of your tools are. Huh? How do you like that? Not so funny now, is it?
Damn, you're lame sometimes.
But seriously, like I said, these are actual human beings. They had kids in school, they had medical bills, they had plans for the future. And before they've had breakfast, tens of thousands of people have to start figuring out what the hell they're going to say to their kids. These are lives being ruined. Think about what actually happens after the 6 a.m. email arrives. It's not like the job market is sitting there with open arms waiting for them. They start applying, obviously. What else are you gonna do? But here's the problem. Entry-level hiring across tech has basically frozen. Companies aren't bringing people in. They're cutting the ones they already have. So now you've got a ton of Oracle employees flooding a job market that is also shrinking, applying for roles that get screened by AI before a human ever sees their name, competing with thousands of other people who got their own 6 a.m. email from their own Oracle. And the darkest part? A lot of these people spent years building the very systems that replaced them. They were good at their jobs. Lord, they made Oracle $6 billion a quarter, and their reward is an automated email. This is what I hate, talking about real human beings as if they're just numbers. And this bro is welcoming it.
When you put it like that,
And this is what makes me absolutely lose my mind about this post specifically. It's not even necessarily that the business logic is completely wrong. Maybe Oracle genuinely does need to invest in AI infrastructure. Fine, I'll give him that much. No one, I repeat, no one should glee to their LinkedIn followers about leadership lessons or strategic calls or any other. This should be seen as a national tragedy, a day of mourning for the failure of society. This bro goes, does the 6 a.m. email suck? Yep, the execution was tough. The execution? Bro, this isn't a little whoopsie. This isn't—
Oops, I'm sorry guys. I know you're all gonna be homeless now that you're fired. Your kids are not gonna eat, and you'll be forever indebted because you can't pay your mortgage. And I really, really wanna apologize for how I executed that firing. Not the fact that I fired you in the first place. I'm really damn proud of that. But I could have told you in a nicer way. Now get out.
Yeah, the execution was tough, sure. Man, this guy pisses me off. I don't want to be a doomer, but the AI layoffs are not gonna stop. The transition period some motherfuckers talked about is not leveling out on the other side. No, AI is coming for our jobs. The AI revolution is benefiting those with a lot. They'll have a hell of a lot more, but those without much will have even less. Up to 30,000 souls left in the mud. 30,000 folks who literally trained the systems that eventually replaced them. This all proves why you should never have any sort of loyalty to a company. Never, ever, ever. I say this a lot, but it can't be overstated. Read my lips. Large companies will never care about you. The moment you become inconvenient, you're waking up to that 6 a.m. email. That's why you should just use them to your fullest advantage. Grab as much as you can while giving as little as possible. I keep saying this, but I literally cannot stress it enough. I have one final thing I want to say to this LinkedIn CEO. You don't have to be outraged about 30,000 human beings having their lives ruined. You don't. It's really up to you. But what I will say is this. The bare minimum I should expect of you, the absolute floor of human decency, is you don't brush it off as a no-brainer. Don't dress it up as visionary leadership. Don't hashtag your outsourcing company underneath it. This is a global tragedy. We should be mourning this. We should be calling out our politicians for this. We should ask God for forgiveness for creating such a crappy society. If you want to hear a nuanced take, if you want to hear both sides out, you won't get it here. That shit.
'Cause I'm